Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of my Let's Play Bellwright theme here, or playthrough here. This is going to be episode 8 already, and I can always say now, or already say now, that it's going to be a little bit shorter than it used to be. Hope you don't mind. I am as always Baggins, and welcome to Bagendgaming. So I guess, okay, it's actually only 1847. It was still just so dark in here in the forest, so I thought it was getting later. But let's just see here. We can start making more meat. We are moving up in our cooking ability here, as I am just doing this a lot of times, I feel like. Where's all our meat? There's some cooked meat here and a burnt mushroom. Might as well just eat it. That's also cooked meat, but not the same apparently. So there are some spoiled food. Don't know if we produce too much food or what is going on here.
All thanks to you.
But we have a hoe here. We can go and deliver that, and the pickaxe we can also deliver that to the mining facility. Then we can start our mining adventure, I guess. But or I could just mine a bit. Let's remove the rock here. A bit interested in how much we actually get from this. That was the okay, now we're starting to get some stone. I was just about to say that was not a lot. But 4 stone was all we got. Which damages the most? It does equal amounts of damage. We do have pickaxes in here actually, and plenty of them. But we should definitely go down here and put in the hoe. Okay, so we can actually shift how many it has to have in here. Okay, but I can't put it in myself. Apparently not. Okay, there used to be a inventory here that we can put in a hoe in. Okay, I'll put it up on the weapons rack, then we can see how it's going to go. There we go. Well, let's put in this inside as well. Alright, we still have so many so much pelt. I have no clue what we are going to use that for. Some clothing maybe at some point. How are we doing here? We need a lock, but it's in there. Good, so we can just sleep. Does this mean it is winter tomorrow? Maybe? Day 16.
My fingers are freezing over.
Alright. So winter has come. And we can now go back right and talk to Ferdinand the farmer. Let's just grab a bit of food here. Do we have any more? We have some berries, why not? So Let's just move.
Hope you like layers, because winter's got plenty.
Sure, man. Alright, Ferdinand the farmer. Let's just move. We are keeping ourselves warm here with a nice little run. I hope you have enjoyed the other episodes. I have really enjoyed this game. I find myself playing it a lot. And I made these episodes, 8 episodes, on a week here. Might not sound as much, but it is for me. As usually you can just binge a game, but making episodes does take a little more time than just sitting and playing. But yeah, enough whining here. Let's just move on in the world. Maybe I can sell some of these teeth to this village and get some goodwill. Also, there is a possibility for some meat right there. If I could actually hit a deer. I can't apparently. Where did it go? Didn't I just see one more? Well, move on then. There's one over there on the other bank. Let's sprint a bit here. I guess we might as well just pick up this quest. From this guy.
Gods, I hope I don't freeze to death.
I don't hope so.
Do you need anything?
Do you have anything?
I need the help of a traveler like yourself.
Okay.
I've been chasing a legend for years now.
Golden
The elusive
thread.
But here's the kicker. The Padstow village a fat bag of coins for your trouble. What do you think? And maybe it'll show.
Sure. Golden Scales Part 1. Okay. It's not first on my list, but alright. They have burnt the meat. Jesus. Alright, that's the tavern right up here. So, Ferdinand the farmer.
I'm just
Where
passing, my
are
friend.
you
Don't
at?
mind me.
Might as well
Even
has
the land
fruit
seems to mourn
some
under their
of the
rule.
other stuff, and now we don't even have a
Yes?
we don't even have an axe to cut down some logs for this guy. Why haven't I thought of that? We can just cut down logs right beside these instead of taking them from our camp.
Try using
That's
your eyes
totally
next time.
retarded.
Did you
Well-
deal with the wolves? Ain't easy with all the troubles these days.
Better late
But
than
you
never.
avenging Bessie,
I want
that means I'm
archery,
not gonna-
thank you. Fires level 3, okay. God, I won't say this is good loot for this quest. Damn, we did a lot. 1000 renown and friend trust from the people of Bradford, okay. Random items, big order, bring locks, bring bronze ingots to Padstow, a little bit of renown. We're still a stranger here.
I don't have too much time, so if you need something, ain't got the gumption to square off against them. Not with the scary yarns folks have been spinning. Fields are there for the taking, but here I am, not able to do a thing. Oh, you do.
So, thief in the... here's something, okay. Is this the
What if they come for us
elder?
Ah, welcome, traveler. What brings you to our... Well, I've had my fair share of success with the rod, but not... Here's what I'd like in...
Okay.
Greetings. Do you have it?
He wants roasted
Good
mushrooms.
day.
Okay. Can't I sell him those teeth?
What would you like to know? Pat, under his wise... Good day. What would you like to know? As you can see, we are doing... Make it quick. I need to work.
I just wanted to... Okay. But we can now make shovels and hoes, so we can start planning out a larger expedition to go over here. That's just
Make
the
it
blacksmith.
quick. I need to work. I come from a long line. It's a...
Okay, sure.
Morning, lads. Keep an eye on those beggars. They'll try anything to avoid work.
And I can't see the sign here. Right. Okay. Well, that's just how it is. We will run again. All the way. Okay, we have actually run out of food almost here. Do we have anything in? No. And we can't pick up berries on our way, so that kind of sucks. If this little bugger stops running, I will shoot him. Well, he did not want to stop running. Maybe we can find a deer on our way that I can actually catch. Let's just see here. Not really a lot of animals on the road this time around. A small rabbit. They seem to be so hard to just hit. There's one up there. Give it a shot before it starts running. There we go. A pretty good shot. There is a little one over there as well. Okay, not too shabby. But not a lot of meat on these guys. More pelt than meat. And our berry supply up there runs out soon. We do have renown for one more worker. Should consider that if we are going to the first city. But first, let's move to our little community up here. Wow, this is slow. Slow. And now, no more food. That's a bit annoying. Good that we are there in a moment. Put the bow on your back then. Looks like they have actually taking care of these traps. I can put some more traps, can't I? Or not taking care of them. but then replace this one. No more berries. They are all dead because of the winter. But I would imagine we should have plenty food. And that was all the meat, right? So it seems like right now we can only sell the teeth and the coins to the first city. Here is some burnt mushrooms. That is not what I wanted. Look at that. 7 burnt pieces of meat. That just sucks. Alright. A hoe and a shovel. That's what we need to bring down there. I will take a simple axe as well. Then we can grab some logs. And that is for padstow, right? I will get garlic. Yeah, that's for padstow.
Happy days.
Okay, so I just
Thanks
needed
to
to
you.
build a travel sign at my own city, so that's also in padstow. He wants rope and hide. That's in padstow, right? Yeah. And logs we can grab while we are there. We should have rope. Just give me 2. And these tooths we will just put in here again. With the book that we can't read yet. In with this. Eat that. And the 2 of those in with that. So we need fur.
So far, we're doing great work.
And we should
don't
have
you
a
think?
lot of fur. I will just shift these out. Where is all the pelt? Fur, pelt. 1, 2, right. Hide. That's not it. That hide. That's pelt.
Glad
So
it's
where
wild.
is hide? We should be able to search up here, and that's hide. Okay, what? Jesus. What is going on? Then I just got killed? The F? That was sucky, to say the least. Kill him! He's not getting another kill. Okay. Wow.
Did you see that sunset last night? It was beautiful, wasn't it?
Hurry up and harvest, or it's snow and root stew for us.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
The biting cold reminds us that winter is relentless.
Well, that was annoying. So... But I can read this. No. Can be used to expand abilities of your settlers in the expect screen. Okay. Inspect, of course.
All done in a good days of work.
So where? Can I give this to him, or yeah? Will he then read it? I don't know. Well, that was pretty annoying. However, let's just move on here. We have 1 and 1. And the heights, that was where we came from. It should be in here, okay. And now we lost the food also. There it is. 1, 2. Take one of those, and a burnt meat. Oh.
The village is looking better and
gives a
better.
bit. All right. So now we can make the locks, no problem. Rocket shirts, we can't make
Better
those.
start gathering wood. Winter
And
won't
we
wait
need to
for
talk
slow
to her
hands.
more locks. And this is also in pad stove. For what?
Glad it's my home.
Why can't I see? Yeah. Bronze ingots in pad stove and 2 logs. Okay. So let's just see here. We should have 1 bronze ingot. And we have 1, 2 of copper ore. Then we just need tin ore, which we don't have right now. That's a bit annoying. There is quite far to the tin. Let me just search here. Tin.
Happy
only
days,
have
all
an
thanks to
ingot.
you.
Let's see down here. Was that because I threw down some tin? It was down here, or is there actually tin? Upper rock. Isn't it called a vein? Okay, that's a... Okay, so we can't do that. We have to grab some tin on the way. But that's just the way it is. Well, if you're hungry, eat some burnt meat. So... Why do I have straps? Let's throw in the copper again. Smoked meat, let's bring that, and a mushroom. These are also mine, so let's just bring those. Sure, a lot of spoiled food.
Hope you like layers, because winter's got plenty.
There we go, okay. And the bronze ore, let's just put it in here again. And there we go. Okay, so we have to make some blocks, but we can do that. And we have made the sign, so we have rope and
Did
yeah,
you see that
okay.
sunset last night?
A lot of
It was
planning.
beautiful, wasn't
A
it?
lot of planning.
Did you see that
Let's
sunset
just
last
move.
night? It was
And beforehand, let's make sure we have everything going. We should be able to make a pit so don't know if that makes the most sense up here, where we have all our things gathered. All right.
Hope you like layers, because winter's got plenty.
So yeah, let's just top up with this. Don't know. Let's just do it like that. And I guess I might as well just raise the amount. Good. So let's move back. And we do have an axe with us, so we can make block. Alright, then we can get 3 quests out of the way. And let's get some meat in there. Always good to stock up on food. So yeah, I told you that this episode would be a bit shorter than I used to make them, but yeah, that means for this time that in about 20 minutes or so I'm going to end it because I have an appointment, but I just thought it was worth getting an episode in here. I hope you guys don't mind. Alright, it's getting dark. Luckily, it should not be winter tomorrow, so then we can start harvesting food again, and the cold debuff will go away. And we should be getting the cart and the what do we call it? The cart and the what is that, trading post up. I'm not sure that it will really help me with these quests. And there comes some bandits, but they are all the way down there, so I will just slip this way and go to Padstone. I don't want to die right now. That would be annoying. Alright, so first we have the guy who wants the hoe and the shovel. Where might he be?
I miss the days when we could travel
Greetings.
freely without fear of bandits or worse.
Have you managed to craft them yet?
Okay. Farming and harvesting.
Thank you. Actually, it's about my family.
Okay.
It's a lot of pressure, you know. I just want to be a good blacksmith. Not You're right. I've never really opened up. Hello. I'm sorry, but I don't have any job. Anything else? I come from a long...
Okay. So then there was Cyrus. He is
Tight
over
path, sorry.
here.
Hey, times are tough, but with a little coin and some savvy... Did you build them already? Well,
Yeah.
yes, but we've done what we can. Your help is much appreciated.
Alright. And then there is just the two quests that requires locks now. And can read this, though we are not level 3, so no. I don't know. Maybe we should just throw away these garlic. Let's just see, that's the
Keep quiet, friends. Lord's men don't care for our chatter.
village elder, or
Your mouth.
It's not often that if you've earned the trust of the elder, then that's good enough for me.
okay,
I'm
so
ready to align with you.
he wants to join us. However, I don't see he's good.
I don't have too much time, so if you need...
I don't have straw. He
Yes.
don't want to join me, right? Can go in here. Let's just see. Okay, so we don't know them yet, but we can see where they are at. Elizabeth Livingstone. He is an apprentice
Some villages
carpenter.
are more... I'm sorry, but I just can't bring myself to trust you yet.
Okay, so I need to raise it even higher to get her.
Have
This
you come
guy
to
is a
cause
brigand.
trouble?
Well, I should go down and grab a lock or two. I can't. How far do we need to be away from Padstone to start gathering locks? That's also a young tree. Maybe all the way down here. Yeah. Here is a tree. Getting somewhat late. Should remember to grab some tin on the way. Hopefully I did bring my pickaxe as well. So that was one lock. And yeah. Get rid of these. This gives me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we need one more. Just throw away these garlic seeds. And we have 2 locks. Crap. Good, then we can go up and finish that quest, and all we have to do is grab a couple of locks more, I guess. Then we are good to go. This guy has just laid himself to sleep right on the freezing ground. Let's hope he wakes up in the morning. Okay, so everybody is sleeping. So let's pay for visiting the tavern. Or is it too late for that? I'm sorry. Let's just pay here. And sleep. I was just getting afraid that you couldn't do that when the tavern keeper was not
It's so
out.
cold.
Alright, but hopefully no winter. Or what? Okay, the village elder.
Greetings. Anything else?
What did I actually give him? I have no clue. Well,
Dark's coming quick. Time to find some warmth.
where's that? Angar? It's not this
I don't
guy.
have too much time, so if you need something, make it quick. My tool shed was attacked at night by boars, and be careful.
So killing some boars maybe, or making tools for him. Helga has a
Yes?
quest.
Is there? Please, I need help. Last night, I've heard you're good at helping people.
Yeah,
My
yeah.
sister.
Sure. And another
Fine
one.
wares at fair prices. That's what I offer. Care to? Unfortunately, my companion is at the capital and can't help me. I've got this drink called Solstice Delirium. It's a special drink
Okay.
more than 2, and you'll take this.
Alright, well, we need to find Angar. It says he's down there. Ansgar.
Gods, it's so
Not
cold.
this guy. There he is.
I don't have too much time, so if you need something, make it quick. Did you manage to gather all of... Thank you so much for your hard work. We really appreciate it. I hope
Okay.
this will inspire the people of Padstow to... Anything else?
So we gain some trust.
Outsiders ain't exactly welcome here, but your coin spends the same.
And there was something. That was the lock and the 3. And I need to get some roasted mushroom. And I get renown. And I get some fish fillet. I need to bring wheat. And find the... Okay, so I can do one or both, okay. Find the wheat field. Okay, I had to find the
Welcome
wheat
to my
field. Where's
tavern.
that?
Rooms ain't free, so pay
Out
up
there
front.
or... Let's see, what does it say? What does it say? Asking me to bring him some straw for his cow, but there is a big problem. The field is growing with rogue pigeons, and I need to be careful not to be caught. Find the wheat field. Okay, I can't. So the first one is optional, and the second isn't. Okay. Find tools that were lost. Okay. This gives a lot of trust.
Ink and paper, stories
Hello.
to tell.
Okay, so now I can do this. and get these.
Hello.
So who is it that I need
Yes?
to
Is there something you... What would you like to know? Got a room if you got coin. No coin. Well, you've got the old... Oh, it gets... That's the truth. Yes? The village elder is... It's more about deterring them than anything else. Yes? What you see is my love... Yes, of course. Yes? Anything else?
Okay, what does it say here? Find the missing villages. So they have just given me a quest marker down there. Maybe that's not what we need to do right now. Let's go ahead and do what we set out to and get the tin ore and go back home, I guess. So we can go this way on the way home and grab the tin in order to make the bronze. We have no more food. Is that... Are you serious? Huh, okay. We are burning through food very quickly in this winter. Hopefully we won't meet any brigands. That would be catastrophic. Is that the right word? Yeah. As we have 0 stamina whatsoever. So let's just gather up and return to the base, and then we should be able to get the bronze that we need for the quest in Pat Stove. Why is there a flag right here? Is that a bandit camp we took down? Well, let's get the pickaxe out and start mining. I'm glad that we don't lose stamina off of this, because then it would take the rest of the day. However, it is really going slow, but that's just the way it is. I don't believe we have that much in harvesting. We will get some harvesting points here. So good, now we're getting a little bit more. Wow, it takes some time. Just continue, buddy. I was about to say, we're not getting anything. What can I do to get something out of this? I would have thought we were getting a bit more. More tin ore. What's that? 5? I think we should just top up everything. Alright, we got a little bit there. Now we're just getting crude stones. That's not what I was asking for. Oh, let's try this one then. I can just drop these ones, then we have room for a bit more tin ore. Is that it? Yes, it is. Alright, we got what we came for. So you can actually remove the wool. So let's go back home and start producing bronze bars. And then we have to bring 2 logs as well. So yeah, all right. Hopefully this horrible winter is soon done, so we can move a bit faster again and not burn through our food. We also had to bring the elder 5 cooked mushrooms, or what was it? Roasted mushrooms, yeah. What would he give us for that? Okay. A little bit of this and a little bit of that. Let's see here. Settlement. Okay, we still have 5.
Glad it's my home.
There's just a lot of fur and stuff.
All thanks to you.
And a laborer book. Let's take that. Why didn't someone want to use that? Who can do laboring? That's Bella. And can I give her a book? Like that, apparently. Okay.
Better start gathering wood. Winter won't wait for slow
And I
hands.
have a... Okay, my mouse just did something weird. I should be able to read that. Am I not? No, I'm still not. Be in Aggie. I put... No, that's the chest. Okay, I understand now. This one we should give to one of our guys. We don't have enough for that. This we should carry around. Alright. What now? Manage this, of course. And where you can craft decorative. I don't care that much about that. Okay. Producing fertilizer by finding burnt and spoiled food. So now we know what to use that for. A bird's coop. Nice. But what I wanted to get was the caravan thingy. That needed some planks, but we should be able to make all of that. And we should make some bronze as well. There should be wood in here. Yeah, 19, that's great. And copper. So we have for exactly the amount that we need. Just give me that. Then put this in and give me that. There we go. Did I take some... I might have forgot to take some wood. There we go. And a mushroom. So... I guess that's it for now. Put in some wood and give me some ingots. Are they just refusing to eat? Alright, who is our researcher? That's Hugo. Inspect attributes. And where was he researching? He can't do that before he's level 5. Let's just put in the book then. There we go. And wait for this to be made. So yeah, not all sure about this, but does sound interesting. Can't I just remove this one? I can't. Well, alright. What are these plank shields? Where do they go? Not sure. Does this one require anything? What does it not have? Tin ingots. Okay, so this we can make as well. Now, so we can just put in a couple of tin here for the tin ingot that we need. All right. Requires a tool. We should have the tool in here. Is this the wrong tool? How is this the wrong tool? It's a pickaxe. Okay. So. Is this how we do it? I'm not sure this is working, but there was a lock inside the inventory of the place. Just not sure it works like that. Well, hopefully this is done soon. And then we can add the tin ore and make a tin bar. Okay, now we have the bronze bars that they needed. But as said, I was going to end this episode short, so this is going to be the end. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode. I will be back soon, and I hope you will keep following it. This is getting quite nice, I think, but could be nicer, but let's see about that. I'll see you guys the next time.